It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right...
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Ambitious ball here. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Danger averted for now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Bojan. And he lines up a cross. Oh no, what has happened here? Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Howson gets across to intercept that. Chelsea finding their passes. Bojan. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Got it all to get... Rijkaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Massaro. Now it's Kukçu. Now it's Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a threatening ball. And Bojan! And he's done it! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Donatoni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Kukçu. Rice. Now it's Villa. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Might be danger here. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Kukçu. Now it's Bojan. Kukçu thinks about the shot.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Chooses to go back. Beckham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's been played through. Oh, well played, well played. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far, chips it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Koundé. Rice. Messi hurtling down that right flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Chu. It's a promising position. Quick look, then plays it in.
Added time.
And back out it comes. He's looking wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Good
here.
ball over the top. Rice. That's Rijkaard. Rice. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Time and again they are repelled. Chu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball, good take. He rises! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rice. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Zanetti. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Foot in. Chu knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at. Goes for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The less said about that pass, the better. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. They want to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And again! And he's following up! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this one from a big game.
Kukçu. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! It's in! Into the lead once more!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer!
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 26. Agak Laen. Coming on the field is number 15. Mbappe. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41. Rice.
Ødegaard.
Coming on to replace him is...
No, that was never going to make it.
Ødegaard.
Bojan. And it's Rijkaard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Saliba gets good distance on it. Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that could set him on his way. He's great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bojan Kirkic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé gets it away. Khan claims it, safe hands.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Villa. Koundé. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. There's a sharp little ball here. Played out to the left flank.
4 added
Time
minutes has
added
been
on,
indicated.
4 minutes. He's got away. Kukçu. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa chasing after it. Van Nistelrooy has found the net here, of course. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
And that has been cleared. And that's it. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Massaro claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
I'm very glad to say that I will be
Thoughts on what
joined
we've
by
just
someone
seen?
very
That is a
special
superb
in
win.
announcing
This is one of
today's
those
Man of the
games
Match
where the
award.
result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so the calm before the storm. A game
Hello,
this
everybody,
so
and welcome
engraved
to
into
today's
sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Played into space. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Massaro.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Saliba. Quarter of an hour played. Out towards the flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Donatoni. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That has been slung wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look
A big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The cross. Howson can get it clear. He's tried one!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Villa. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. No, again there's no way through. Looking for the run. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That's good play from him.
Donadoni, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos, Van Nistelrooy,
There will be
staring after that one.
time.
Donadoni. Oh, well measured. And he's surging through. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match,
Let's hope
and
the boys
that's
can
pretty
turn it up
much
for
what
the
we've
second.
got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Bojan. And it's Rice. That's a little off target. Beckham. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Dink through. Saliba cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Villa. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé gives it back. That's a shade optimistic. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Massaro demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Zanetti. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to...
And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their second corner now. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Villa.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard. Into the last quarter of an hour. For Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Messi. Rice. Now it's Bojan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Villa, and it's made its way to him. Beckham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa. He's in a great position here. And his chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
substitutions
And this
taking
is
place.
Griezmann.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Tries a measured ball. Cannavaro. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that will be the final act. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Massaro voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it? Real chance! And somehow it stayed out. Cristiano Ronaldo, and that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
CD Nacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Beckham. Now it's Donatoni. No way through. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a key interception. Berbatov. Guti. Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Guti brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Could be danger here! Oh, that's fabulous. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Threads one in. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donatoni. And they can counter here. Massaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely feet. Gets into some space. And the cross comes in. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. And it's Guti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guti. Pull it. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Cross flung in towards... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Donadoni is there, and he can pick it up. Pull it. Rijkaard. And it's Bojan. It's a pretty loose pass. 30 minutes gone. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's in on goal! And smartly reclaimed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Berbatov! Cleared without complication. Beckham, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Donatoni. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute
Bojan.
added time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward.
Just a
The
quick
score
request
here,
today
still
for everybody
0-0.
to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fired deep towards the back post. And back out it comes. Now it's Hullet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Applies the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a throw. Looks to the other side. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. No, he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to play it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham. So what can they make of this? Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. No, it's come to nothing. It's a throw-in. Zanetti. In it comes. Floated through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Probing pass. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he's got space here. And the ball is out of play. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and place it forward. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. It's a mighty effort. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
14, Donadoni. Number 20, Fire. Coming on the field, number
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Griezmann.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Griezmann, played out to the right. Hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cruyff. Hullet. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo! Corner number 3 coming up. Cruyff! No, not the best of headers. Good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Is number 22, Ruud Gullit. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Massaro. Coming on the field is number 18, David Villa.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So the first goal of the game. It's a searching pass. David Villa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Added minutes has been indicated.
No way through there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Request for support for our
Your reflections then, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Petit gets over and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Chelsea are... Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Picked out, it's Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.